All right, how many of you have been there before? You're having a good time bowling, you're striking a little bit, and all of a sudden, up creeps the pesky corner pin, the 10 pin, the little lonely pin on the corner. What do? Some people, this pin is a nightmare because they just don't know how to shoot it. These are the 3 things you must do in order to pick up your corner pins more consistently. Number 1, you gotta change your angle. So for my strike shot, I'm lined up with my left foot on 15. That's the 3rd dot, 3rd arrow on the lane. If I try to shoot my corner pin off my strike shot there, I'm not gonna have enough angle. I'm gonna be throwing it too straight at it. It's gonna give me a lot less room for error. So we must move cross lane. So we're gonna move it in to the 6th arrow or the 30 board. So now our target is much more left to right. Cross lane. This gives us much more room for error. Now we're going to be targeting around the middle arrow and shooting it cross lane. So that's the number 1 tip about picking up your corner pins more consistently. Cross lane, right over the 4th arrow, hit the 10 pin flush. Now, the next thing you must do in order to pick up your corner pins more consistently is to roll the ball up the back without any side turn. Now, your strike shot, for you more beginner to advanced bowlers, might be coming up around the side to give it spin. We don't want any of that, okay? We want to roll the ball right up the back. So if you watch the difference between my first shot and my spare shot, big difference between how I'm coming up behind the ball versus around the side of the ball. So that's tip number 2, what you must do in order to pick up your corner pins. And the last tip, the best thing I could suggest for you if you're just getting started with bowling and you want to pick up your corner pins more effectively, but you only have 1 ball, is to invest in a spare ball. Now, I'm a little bit more advanced, so I'm using a urethane ball, but remember I said about rolling it up the back. If you roll it up the back, you don't necessarily need a spare ball for this to make it work. But it certainly does help because a spare ball is made of polyester, a hard-shelled surface that is not made to hook. It is meant to go straight as an arrow. So having a polyester ball or being able to roll it very well up the back of the ball is essential to picking up your corner pins. So that's it. That's my quick tip on how to pick up your corner pins. For lefties, just watch this video in a mirror or just reverse it in your mind. So that's all today for picking up your corner pins. They are pesky, but with a little bit of practice and the right technique, you can definitely pick up your corner pins more consistently. If you have any questions, comments, or an idea for a future video, please drop them in the comments below. And if you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe. Talk to you guys soon.